Hey, it's Fox and Shane here, your hobby homies, at the Age of Sigmar Summer Smash 2-day event tournament hosted by Throw the Dice. Let's check it out. Better mask up.
Hello and welcome to Hobby Homies. We are your weekly war game and board game podcast. I'm Shane, joined by Fox.
What's up?
And we are at the Summer Smash.
Yeah. This is a 2-day Age of Sigmar event in this massive hall that you can't see. You think we're in a booth of sorts.
We're actually in the studio.
We're actually in the studio. It's very loud in here. That's what all that background noise is. Round 1 of this 2-day tournament has actually just kicked off, and in front of us, behind you, the viewer, is like, in this entire thing, there's 24 tables, there's 50 players, all currently throwing dice and whatnot. Round 1 just kicked off. We're like 7 minutes in, there's a big clock back there. And we'll talk a little bit about the players in a moment. But first, Shane, this isn't our first Summer Smash.
No.
We're actually here last year.
Yep.
I want to know, what's different? What's your immediate vibe on this year versus last year, and what have you noticed that's changed?
All right. So last year they weren't utilising the upstairs.
No, that's true.
And there's a bunch more tables up there.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Plus you get a great view of all the tables down here.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Last year they had the same amount of players, I think, but they had all the tables down here.
Yeah, I can't even imagine it now. Like it feels comfortable down here.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
This is the right amount of tables. It's more spread out.
Heaps of room between everyone.
Social distancing, obviously, which is great.
Yep.
But yeah, it allows people to transition between the two different rooms.
Yeah.
And there's like a great balcony, like Shane mentioned, where you can stand on, look down, and oh man, it's just awesome.
Yeah. Another thing too is Throw the Dice run this event.
Yeah.
They had a little. I say little, and it was little. It was about half the size of this table.
Yeah.
A little stall last year.
Yeah.
But they were selling dice and paint and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now they've got 4 of these tables.
Yeah.
Like
it takes up almost 3/4 of the back wall.
Yeah.
It runs all the way along, and they got stock of all kinds.
Mountains of stuff, like Infinity, War Machine, Age of Sigmar, Lord of the Rings, paints, all sorts of stuff.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
We have already been tempted into many things.
Yeah.
So like Shane mentioned, this event is run by Throw the Dice, which is a one-man, one-woman operation. And they've got a website.
Yep.
But they've also got a store. They run events. They sell stuff. They've got tables in the store.
Yeah.
We've actually talked a fair bit about them on the podcast.
Yep.
A lot during season 1 too. You can actually go listen to us talk about our original Summer Smash.
Yeah.
Probably around episode 6, I would say.
Yeah, I feel like it was.
Season
it was
1.
early season 1. Yeah, we just started doing this and we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
Now
we still don't,
but we pretend we do.
Now we look better. What else is different? It's not 40 degrees, which is nice.
It's a balmy 22 degrees. It's beautiful.
We were here at 8 a.m.-ish.
Yeah, and I didn't just finish night shift.
No.
Sleep for 3 hours and then drive here.
So we're fresh, bushy-eyed.
Oh, yeah. Had an early bedtime last night.
We got the energy drinks going.
Slapping the green what do you call it?
Non-alcoholic?
No, I mean, it's
the generic brand energy drink.
Yep.
Unless we can pick up a sponsor, potentially V or something. I don't know. Nothing's off the table.
No, who knows?
V's probably off the table.
Yeah, I think so.
Now there's a few familiar faces that I've noticed.
Yeah.
Even just like from last year, which is, I wouldn't think I would remember people from a year ago.
Yeah.
But a few of them are local boys and stuff.
Remember we were talking to Ro last year with his Skaven?
Exactly.
He's up there playing with him right now.
Yeah, the same
Skaven.
Skaven.
To him.
Yeah. He's a good lad.
Some of the Measured Gaming boys from Bendigo, they've made the drive down.
There's, I think, more than last year too. You can tell because they're wearing Hawaiian shirts.
Ah, yes.
And last year, I want to say there was 3 to 5 of them, and now it feels like there's 7-ish.
At least 17.
At least the entire event. So that's great. An extra representation and a few new faces from even like Melbourne and stuff, which is awesome. Yep. This is a local event to us.
Yeah, in
it's
Geelong.
Like 10 minutes down the road from my joint.
Yeah.
So the fact that they came to our doorstep to run this is awesome.
Yeah.
So you said Ro, he's playing Daniel Trotter in round 1, which is cool. Stephen Bynek is here. We talked to him last year as well, which is sweet. I think he was playing Ogre Moor Tribes. I can't remember what he was playing last year.
Yeah.
Or Big War. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I want to say, I think he was playing Ogre Moor Tribes, but I think he was also selling the army he was playing at the time.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember being like,
Of course
can Fox
you were.
afford this?
Of course you were.
We got Dan Brown, who we know is a local. We got, I'm just looking down the list. Jason Brown, Joel Graham.
Yeah, Joel. Yeah, winner of last year, 2020.
Yeah, yep. So I wonder if he's going to try and go back to back.
Was this for being generally the best?
It's the best general.
So generally the best.
Generally the best, but also the best general.
Okay,
sure. Yeah. We've also got Clarkey here, who is the winner of the Wipeout, the Winter Wipeout, which is the second event that Throw the Dice runs every year.
Again, so he was just generally the best?
No, he was the best general, but also generally the best.
Sure, okay.
So anyway, we're going to go have a little suss. We're going to look at some tables.
Yep.
Throughout this video, we're going to be grabbing winners from games, sitting them on our lap, and having it on my lap and having a chat to them. We'll play some games. They don't know this. We'll play some games, and if they win, we'll give them some prizes and stuff.
Yes, we have some Hobby Homies gift packs. Anyone familiar with our live episodes, we just give them out like we're Oprah.
This time, they got to earn them.
Yeah.
And if they lose, we're going to give them a crappy sticker or something.
That's our sticker.
Sorry, a good sticker. Good high quality sticker. So yeah, let's do it. And eventually we'll grab some beverages. We'll just find people floating around, snag them, rope them in.
Yeah.
And see if they can actually... this is the fishing rod.
Sure, okay, dude.
It's not going to work. No bait here. So, yeah, we're going to have a chat to some people. Hopefully, we'll find some people that know more about Age of Sigmar than us, because...
Anyone.
Yeah, literally anyone. Churchy, probably.
Yeah.
All right, let's go suss out some tables, and we'll be right back.
Let's suss it.
Welcome back. Here we are again. Now, as we mentioned previously, we know very little about Age of Sigmar as a system. We know a little bit about the lore and stuff. We've got a couple models. So we've brought in an expert, Dalton.
The air quotes, really?
Yeah, I don't know how much. You know more than us, I would say.
I play a little.
Yeah, there you go. So we got Dalton here. Now, you're one of the Measured Gaming boys from Bendigo. I believe you played last year.
Yeah, I ended up coming second, I think.
Really? What were you playing? Let me remember here. Were you playing Big Wah?
Yeah.
There you go. I think, in fact, you gave me a fright during the day. You might have shouted Wah over in the far right corner.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would have done, but I'm pretty sure it's towards the end of the day after I've had maybe 5 to 10 beers.
Yes, so we're all currently sober. That could change in the drop of a hat. We're actually
It's early, though.
Yeah, it is early.
That's why we smashed the V's.
Yeah, I think it's only like 10 a.m., so maybe not socially acceptable to drink yet, but we'll get
You
there.
don't have to tell them what time it is.
Yeah, no idea. So we're midway through round one, Dalton, and I want to know, because you know the game a fair bit better than us, which game that's currently happening has you the most interested?
So I'm going to resist the urge to point for the people at home because it's not going to help them.
It's over behind you guys at home.
There's a matchup between Sam Morgan and Jared Coots.
Yep.
Cootsy, he's Geelong boy.
Coots is a local, isn't he?
Yep.
When you guys turn around going, oh, which game? We've gone and sent me away to go have a look at an interesting game. I've come back with, it's interesting because I have no idea what's happening.
Okay.
I know half of what's going on because Coots is running Big Wah, so I'm in familiar territory there. I'm like, all right, there's a lot of naked orcs.
Yep.
I'm home.
Yep. You're at home with naked orcs.
Yeah. Look, you paint that many green butt cheeks, you just kind of get used to it.
It's just habit.
Then I've looked at Sam's army, and it's an unholy amalgam of death.
Okay.
He's
All right,
got
like
stuff from Death Rattle, which are the skeletons.
Yeah, okay.
And he's got Nighthorn in there.
Interesting. Oh, so he's bringing like, instead of a specified faction, he's bringing a soup
Yes,
list.
Sam's specialty is ignoring factions and just playing Grand Allegiances.
Okay, awesome, interesting.
Historically, he's an order player, but from memory, he had a Death Army getting painted for CanCon.
Okay.
And since COVID hit, we didn't get CanCon this year, and we're all still in mourning.
Yeah.
I think this is his first time out with it from memory.
Yeah, okay. Wow, okay. And so does that make it interesting? Because as a player, really, you never play against that list. It's almost off meta, so it catches you off guard?
It's very much off meta, and I reckon will catch people off guard. It's more the fact is Sam would have gone through the entire Grand Alliance and looked for any little nuances of synergy.
Okay.
So the army in of itself might not play together, say, like a Big Wild list, or maybe your Fire Slayers, who you have your faction and all your buffs happen to that faction.
Yep.
Sam was looking for either the most very specific, just to like a battalion, or very general.
Okay.
That sounds like it could be high risk, high reward.
I'm pretty sure I saw him teleport around, which is another hallmark of his list.
Yeah.
It's not that high risk when you can just be wherever you want on the table when you want.
That's true.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow, okay.
But if I sort of imagine it if like one of your units that only buffs unit B, if one of those dies, that could throw a big spanner in the works.
Yeah, but that's also, you look at the meta you're walking into.
Yep.
So, at least in Victoria, I've got a vague idea of what most of the half-decent players have in their armies.
Yeah.
Just from sheer dint of, we all end up talking to each other and we're all mates.
Yeah.
So I know, Nathan Thompson's got a Fire Slayers army. So I've walked up to him earlier today going, all right, what Fire Slayers filth are you bringing?
Was it Big Phil?
No, he's bringing 3 Magma Droths on a 1-up save. It's not that bad.
So it's fun filth.
Okay, yeah.
It's fun for him.
Yeah.
So how do you think that soup army is going to go when it matches up against like the more stompy lists?
Well, he's actually got a bit of a trial by fire for his first round. Coots is running Big Wild, which is one of the premier combat armies.
Okay.
After about with good list building, I'll do that as a caveat.
Yeah.
After about turn 2, the majority of his army is either hitting and wounding on 2s. Or
Big Wah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. That's what they do. It's,
oh my goodness.
They generate something called Wah points, so they just get so powerful so quickly.
Yeah.
They kind of start rolling over you. Then you layer in stuff like Ironjaws have a hero called War Channer.
Yeah.
He points at other Ironjaws units and goes +1 damage.
Damn. Okay. And that's kind of like a lore thing, isn't it? Because they feed off the energy of the battle.
Exactly.
So they start ramping up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, so Sam, in of himself, very good player.
Yep.
I've played him a couple of times at tournaments. There's always been nice close games.
Yeah, sweet.
But I reckon he might be able to get through the big wire because the Nighthorn portion of his army is ignoring Rend.
Okay.
So a lot of that 2 damage can get 2-3 damage attacks can get left by the wayside as long as it just makes 4-up rolls.
Interesting. All right. That's cool, man. I'm going to have to actually go watch the game now.
It's real interesting. And I bet good money. As long as you just strike him up conversation, he's going to be happy to tell you about his list.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet. Like all armies here, I've seen the Nighthorn and beautifully painted wonders.
Pretty sure Danny Carroll did that.
Okay, yeah.
Guy, really, really good painter.
Yeah, okay. Wow. Yeah. I'll have to suss it out.
Yeah.
I'm curious, while we're talking about the games, who is your dark horse for the whole thing? It's day 1, round 1, so it's fresh. You've got no insider information. Who's your dark horse to take the whole thing?
All right. No insider information. Well, arguably, I'd say it's the winner of last year's Summer Smash, Joel Graham.
Okay, cool. I think you've got his trophy over there, actually.
Yeah,
the one on the left.
He's not brought something he usually brings. He's brought the nickname for the list is Buff Kaon.
Okay.
All you do is run Kaon in a corn list and just throw every prayer and buff you can on him and just push him forward.
Okay.
You just turn your 800 model into your entire army and just push them at people going, all right,
deal with that.
This is yours to deal with.
Okay, cool. So normally he's here to win, right? So he brings his stompy metal list. This one's different, you're saying? It's a bit more...
it's a bit weird in the fact is it's all centered around Archaon. Typically...
Which is a character, sorry?
Archaon is one of the big, huge characters in the lore. Master of the Apocalypse, he blew up the world that was.
Okay. So
now he's come back to the mortal realms to do it all again.
Okay. All right, so he's a pretty key figure in the Age of Sigmar.
Look, he's flying around on the 3-headed dragon. He can do whatever he likes.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I think I've seen the dude on the dragon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. So you think Joel can take the whole thing again?
Yeah,
he's just a good player.
I hate it, but he's a good player.
Yeah. And he's one of your lads, so you probably have to play him a fair bit.
I played him last year. We were both playing Bigwa at that point.
Wait, so you guys came first and second and played against each other? Who won that one?
He got the minor victory. We were playing Knife for the Heart. I got bored halfway through.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's a mirror matchup. It's not always fun to play.
It essentially was. We just walked into it and we're playing the most cagey scenario you could get because Knife for the Heart, you've got one objective to protect and you've got one objective to take.
Okay.
So people just drop their entire armies around and you just sit there going, no, you move first. No, you move first.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, no wonder you got bored. That sounds like a pretty stale game.
We got 3 turns done in maybe 20 minutes.
Because it was just like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
Just shuffle them around a little bit.
Yeah, we just made sure, since we knew each other's armies so well, because we're playing the same faction, we just go, yeah, you can't get to me. Oh, you can't get to me.
Yeah, okay. All right. Who do you reckon who's your safe pick then? If you had to put money down and you wanted to get a good return, a safe return, who do you reckon's going to take it?
I've actually got a split.
Okay.
Safe money is Peter Atkinson from Con.
Okay. And he also played last year?
Yep, he came third.
Third, okay, wow.
Playing Big War.
Okay, yeah.
First, second, and third was all Big War.
Yeah.
He's got Big War again.
Okay.
Me, him, and Joel Graham were all in a group chat, so a lot of our army ideas get swapped between them.
Yeah.
He's running a variation on one of Joel's lists.
Okay, cool.
No, not a variation, it's carbon copy.
Oh, all right, yep.
So just walking around judging, I'm pretty confident that'll win it.
Yeah, okay.
As long as Pete doesn't stuff up.
Unless he has no big misplays, he's pretty locked in, you reckon?
He's kind of he's kind of rusty from COVID.
Yeah.
Like everyone is.
Yeah. Okay.
Pete, on one of his good days, is one of the best players in Australia.
Yeah. Wow. Awesome. Very cool.
So yeah, if anyone just based on list alone and what I know of what he can do, he can probably win it. I'm expecting a 4-1 or something like that.
Okay. Sweet. Yep. And who's your split? Who's the other bloke?
Clarky. Michael Clark.
Yeah. He's got a trophy there too. So.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm really stretching for my picks here. Ex-champions and people I know.
Yeah. Best in Australia, best in Geelong.
No, Clarkie's got a Daughters of Cain list. Sorry.
Daughters of Cain.
I was having issues remembering the name for a second.
Which is not a common list here at all.
Yes and no. They got a new book, Broken Realms Marathi.
Yeah.
So you'll see a lot more Daughters of Cain armies moving on.
Yeah.
I think from a quick head count, there's 3 here.
Okay, so it is pretty well wrapped. Yeah.
Yeah. Clarkie is running the internet's top list at the moment. The list everyone thinks is. Look, I wouldn't accuse Clarkie of bringing filth, but he's bringing filth.
Okay, cool. Hey, he wants to go back to back. He wants to win the Winter Wipeout and the Summer Smash.
Yeah, well, he's got a good chance of it. While I was walking around, the meta seems to be a lot of really quick, aggressive armies.
Yeah, okay.
Or armies that want to turtle. So you either go fast or don't go fast.
Okay.
Clarkie with the big swarm of snakes with bows, he can teleport and shoot in the hero phase and shoot again later in the turn.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
So
what an animal.
What he can basically do is pick out a target and probably nuke it.
Okay.
And then he's got everything else in Daughters of Cain, he's got very good combat infantry, he's got rerolls and buffs out the wazoo.
Wow. Strong list then.
Something I've seen, which I don't think there was anything here last year, was Seraphon.
Yeah.
There's some Seraphon lists. Seraphon was my first Age of Sigmar army. I'm not a player, I don't play much, but where are they and how do you think they'll be doing today?
I was having a wander around. Why I didn't pick the Seraphon is I reckon we're going to get to about round 2 or 3 and they're going to start eating each other.
Okay.
Because they'll be winning, then all of a sudden they're matching against each other, then your Seraphon numbers get cut down. And once they get up to tomorrow morning, round 4, and tomorrow afternoon, round 5, you've got Seraphon players who I didn't recognise many faces.
Okay.
So they may not be the most experienced players.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen them around the Geelong
around
tournaments.
the traps.
Yeah.
It could be
not to say the bad. I'm not saying the bad at all,
yeah.
but I have no real gauge on them.
Yeah. Usually they pop up on your radar if they're pretty talented because they come to these things and stuff.
If you notice a guy, he's coming top 10 consistently, all right, what's he bringing? Oh, no. This matchup's going to suck.
Yeah.
Which is the best part of not playing a tournament. I get to wander around and watch everyone else panic. I'm sitting just happy.
Yeah.
And soon enough drinking beer.
I was going to say, we'll be getting on them pretty soon, so that'll be a good time. Well, I do want to ask you why you're not playing and stuff like that, but I think we'll do that later because I'm actually hyped. I want to catch the rest of this game.
Yeah, definitely.
And grab a bev, and we'll be back soon. So thanks for jumping on, Dalton.
Not a problem.
Yeah, it's been good.
We'll see you again soon.
Ready? Let's go get a bev.
And we're back.
Here we are.
Yeah, we've gone for a wander, sussed out some tables, especially the one Dalton mentioned earlier.
Yeah, we had to have a little geese. He was hyping it up.
Oh, wasn't he?
It was boring as fuck. No, it was awesome. I mean, it's tricky for us because we got no idea what's going on.
Although, the Nighthaunt were doing some things I'm familiar with.
Oh, yeah?
Coming back from the dead.
Oh, yeah.
Reanimation protocols.
Yeah, that's... I guess so. I don't know who was winning, but I saw... It looked like Coots, who was not playing Nighthaunt, playing Big Wah, was more nervous than the other player.
Yeah, true.
So I don't know if that means anything. He might have just been nervous in general. Maybe it's because we were breathing down his neck. Nice. Orcs. Coots. It's round 1's coming to a close. There's 42 minutes and 8 seconds left off the top of my head. Yeah. That's just going off the general humidity and
the air pressure.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm suspecting is left. Probably now like 41, 55-ish. And
there's also many games that are Churchy's signaling me to do something.
I mean, this is the first time we've done anything like this.
Yeah.
We're in a giant hall. We're in the tournament. We're mere meters away from the closest tables.
We could nearly reach out and touch
I could throw something. I mean, I could do that at any size room. I've got such a cannon.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Absolute cannon of an arm. The old noodle.
Sure, dude.
Thank you.
Sure, dude.
But yeah, everyone seems to be having a super swell time. Some games have already finished.
Yep.
It's probably half tables are done now.
I think so. It looks like it. We'll hopefully go and wrangle ourselves a victor.
Ooh.
And
go snag ourselves a... I didn't catch anyone. Maybe we'll have to actually walk out there.
I think so. Yeah. You can't just pretend to flick a fishing rod and catch someone.
Pretend? Okay. I do have a cannon, so I'd make the distance. Don't you worry. Good. I could throw it over them mountains.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go find a winner of one of the games.
Yep.
We'll bring them in, and let's get to know them. We'd say have a beer with them. We got the beer mugs ready to go.
It's still early. I mean, like, how early is too early?
Yeah, I don't know.
Some would argue that it's getting late now.
It's 10:30.
It is 10:30.
That's getting into the curious time.
Yeah. I think it's still a little bit on the early side. Maybe you should go slap another coffee.
Yeah, smack a coffee.
Yep.
Let's go grab a person, and we'll be right back because it's everyone's having fun and literally throwing dice at each other. The amount of times dice have hit us.
Yeah, they've been bouncing over here.
Yeah, so it's pretty intense out there. They're playing it like craps, throwing them across the table. I think we caught some dice from bloody Tricky, and he's on the other side of the hole. So anyway, we'll be right back.
Yep. Coffee run. Round 1 is almost over, so let's go snag a coffee, recharge, come back for round 2.
Let's do it. We're back. We've done our coffee run. We've gotten a couple of beverages to get us over the line.
Yep.
It's now, I think, T minus. It's actually 1 minute over beer time. So we'll do this interview and then we'll get amongst them. And we got Fletcher here. Welcome, Fletcher. You just won your first game of today.
Somehow, yes, I've managed.
Well, Fletcher, tell us about yourself in the hobby. We want to know things like how you started, where you started, when you started, this sort of thing.
So I've been sort of on and off like throughout my life, like most people have really.
Yep.
But like Dawn of War was the first thing that got me into it with like 40k.
Yeah.
Loved that game.
Yeah.
The first one? When you could only play as like...
where it's just like Marines and Eldar. And
man, I played the shit out of that.
But yeah, obviously that got me into 40k and I played a whole bunch of that, got out of it, back into it like throughout school and stuff.
Okay.
And then like after I finished school, I wanted to sort of jump back into it again. Like I don't know, I'd been out of it for a while at that point.
Yeah.
And I just wanted something simple and easy, and I had a look at this Age of Sigmar thing, and I'd watched a few videos about it, and it's like, just take whatever you want. Buy a box and you can just play that. That's fine. All the rules are free, and I'm just like, what the hell? This sounds awesome. Like,
that is very cool about Age of Sigmar.
They sort of advertise it as a beer and pretzels game. Yeah. And like, I guess it still could kind of be, maybe.
That was very much it in first edition, but sort of as I've watched it grow, because I've pretty much been there straight from the start, like of it.
Yeah.
I've sort of watched it grow and it's sort of become a lot more competitive. And
nice.
Definitely more geared towards that, where you used to see a lot more Grand Alliance themed armies of just, Beast of Chaos with like Slanesh or bloody rats or whatever.
They would just soup them all up and throw them on the table.
And that's what I loved. And even like in like open play, there's no restrictions on like Grand Alliance or anything. So you had like dwarves mixing with undead.
That's sweet.
Super cool, but no points, no balance, none of that. So I see why they've done what they've done with it for sure.
Yeah. What are you playing today?
So I'm playing Trogs. It's in Gloomspite Gits, but very focused on Trogs. Okay. I've only got 2 of the normal grots in there, which is the Fungoid Shamans for the extra command points and stuff.
Cool.
Bit of magic.
Sweet.
But yeah, I like to theme all my armies very like specifically about like a few units that I like, and then I just stick with those and hope it works.
Yeah, okay. So you're more of a narrative themed kind of player?
Yes, generally, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like that. I get around that.
I respect that.
Yeah.
And if it works, it's a big surprise. That's good.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, I mean, I didn't expect it to work in the first place.
So what army did you just play?
So I was against Yuan with Iron Jaws. He had the 3 Maw Crushers and like a bunch of the pigs.
Damn.
So it was very much like a monster mashy sort of game. Lots of big guys hitting with big sticks, and just whoever hits the hardest wins, I guess.
The Maw Crushers are the big old things, right?
Yeah, they call them the cabbages because they just look like a giant cabbage. So he just had 3 of those like up in my front line, turn 1. And
wow.
They're sweet models though.
What's up?
They're sweet models, those Maw Crushers.
I think I can't remember how much they are. I think they're a bit pricey per model, but I remember thinking of doing a similar army. I'm like, it would be sweet just to have those and then fill the numbers with the pigs and just run it down. But
definitely a fun and fluffy game, just because like both of our armies were very narrative more than competitive. Cool. Like I know especially the Maw Crushers aren't considered that great.
Yeah,
Is there any armies here today that scare you on the table? Like, you've already played against Maw Crushers, so any other pairings that may happen which you're not looking forward to?
Anything with Seraphon, generally. Yeah, anything with a croak involved, I'm very worried about. Lumineth as well, and just mainly shooting, like against my army specifically. Like we've got a lot of like minuses to hit or anything like that, but it's all in combat. So anything that can sit back and just shoot us from range, we're pretty much screwed.
Okay.
I'm a little worried that I got that first win now because it was a pretty major win. Like I tabled the army.
Oh wow!
Sweet.
And
well done.
Thank you. But I have a feeling it's going to put me up against something much better in the next round, and it's just going to be downhill from here.
Yeah, and that's the tournament structure, isn't it? So if you win, you keep playing winners. Eventually.
And they get like like your victory points or your kill points, and they use that to determine where you should be. And I got the max I could have gotten, which is
no.
Yes.
No. So
I'm going to go against the other armies that have tabled their other armies.
Okay.
And,
in hindsight, so is the goal for you next time to when you know you've won, just like throw a few models away and try and get the minor victory? That's what I think that's what I would do. I think you just take the wins when you can get them though.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take, because this will probably be the only one. Let's be real.
Okay. We all come here to have fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's my #1 goal coming here. Like I don't expect to win anything, but
yeah, cool.
And the first game was definitely fun. Like win or loss, I would have had so much fun with that.
Yeah, awesome.
That's awesome. So obviously we're at a Sigmar event. Do you play any other game systems on the table? Like 40k got you into the hobby by the sounds of it. I have jumped back into 40k, but haven't played it too much. I've played Wade a bit with it. He's another Geelong guy.
Yep.
But other than that, not too much of it.
Yep.
War games. I mean, I play like the little skirmish ones, but that's still Age of Sigmar or 40k based.
Okay, like Warcry or Kill Team or something
like
that.
Those. And I just got into Legion, but I haven't been bothered to build the droids yet, which take too long.
You sound like our man. We're also into Legion and have never played a game or painted one.
It seems awesome, and I bought a bunch of shit, but
it does.
Am I allowed to swear?
I don't. Oh no, you
just
can't.
Bleep it.
Nah. Jesus.
Straight into that one.
Two of us are. I think Legion seems to be that kind of game where it's like it's Star Wars, so automatically our gut reaction is to throw money at it.
All the nerds are going to jump right on that.
And you tell me it's a war game too? Fuck yeah, I'll buy that.
I'm down for that. Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, now we got them. I guess we actually have to build and paint them.
I bought a bunch of like droidicas, and I had a look at the instructions. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. Okay.
It's just like 50 different parts, and all of them just have arrows towards the center.
I hate those.
It's just okay. I guess I'll mash it together and hope it sticks.
It sounds like an old Sentinel kit that I was building just the other day. Astra Militarum Sentinel. That was the same thing. All these parts just pointing at each other. And
it's like okay. And then I had a look because me and Wade split the box because we're both looking at getting into that. He had the clones, and all his are like resin models with 2 parts that just go together. All my battle droids are like at least 20 parts each. And it's like,
from that box, they're all on sprue, aren't they?
All the droids are. The clones are just in a bag. It's just here's your legs and your arms.
Yeah, that's what my rebels were. So I was just like,
Stormtroopers
I'll
just
push these together.
So easy.
Yeah, it's also legs and arms, and that was like it, I think.
Yeah, they wanted to make you earn the droids.
Yeah,
that's sweet.
He keeps giving me shit for not doing them, but
all he had to do was push things in. So
exactly.
Can't complain.
Hey, man.
We'll have to give you guys a game. Maybe we can have a big intro session because we don't know how to play it, but we've got armies sitting there ready to go. So
I know somebody came in from Melbourne or something the other day and did a little intro session, but I was working at the time. But that would have been awesome because the game system seems really good as well. Not just because it's Star Wars, but like
I like the priority system of it, where you draw the chips out of the bag or the pile or whatever.
And then depending on what border card you played or whatever it is, determines your priority, stuff like that. So that seems sick.
There's all these game systems that we've rocked and we'll buy into, but coming to play it, we're always like, let's just play 40k or let's just play Kill Team.
Easier that way.
Yeah. We know it better. We can just start rolling dice instead of having to learn a whole new game. So
I got a whole bunch of stuff for that. I don't know if you guys know that Fallout game they released.
Oh, yes.
And it had a bunch of the figures are awesome and the rules are pretty good as well. But like, no one plays it, so I've just got this whole pile of Fallout figures, and I'm just like, this would be cool to play at some point ever.
Was that someone in our Discord was talking about that?
Yeah, I think MJ.
Yeah, okay.
We've got a Discord and we've got a whole bunch of people in there from all over Australia. And like one of our listeners in Canberra, she collects Fallout and all these sorts of models, and she always posts stuff, and we just start drooling over like all these beautiful models and terrain and all these different game systems. Like she plays a lot of Napoleonics and like historical war games too, which we haven't really stepped into yet.
No. There's just so many of them.
Yeah, you can't.
But I am keen for Legion. I'm trying to rope him in harder.
I'm keen, but I need to build the rest.
I think there's going to be a big thing because everybody's been practicing for this tournament in Geelong, obviously. But like, I think after this sort of finishes up, everybody's going to jump into Legion because so many people are keen to give it a shot.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. I think they have a Legion night at Guff and Geelong, do they?
Yeah, they do.
Thursdays, maybe? I can't remember.
Something like that?
Yeah, cool.
But it's more the Age of Sigmar crew looking to jump into that.
Oh, sweet.
Because none of us are working on it because we'd feel too guilty not working on our Age of Sigmar.
Especially when you have this coming up,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's
so,
real.
How many Age of Sigmar armies do you have? Is it just the one? You just got the trolls?
I guess 4.
Yeah, okay.
But 2 of them are kind of one army. They're both Gloomspite, but they're very different themes. Like I have one that's all spiders, which is my favourite one. But
that's cool.
For some reason, I didn't end up taking that today.
Okay.
I heavily regret it. But it's terrible. It's worse than this one. But
maybe you just wanted to win that one game.
Just the one game. I just want that. But I've got that. But that's Gloomspite, so that's kind of all one.
Yeah.
Then I've got a whole pile of zombies. It's like 280 zombies or something. It's just like this dumb list. All of my armies are this stupid thing.
Love that.
And Tomb Kings as well. But they're not going to make it out that much anymore.
Fair enough.
I've got my girlfriend. She's lovely. She buys me random models from time to time, and she bought me a Bad Moon Loon Shrine.
Oh, hell
She liked the look of it. And I'm like, look, I appreciate this, but I have nothing that works with this. So I'm like, I guess I'm getting grots. I guess I'm getting...
She bought you a big moon because she thought it looked good. Yeah. You just got a moon chilling in your
I mean, it is an awesome model. Up until recently, it was useless for anything except like the grot players because Trogs couldn't get, renewed from it, or the spiders couldn't. But they released those one-off articles that meant like on like a 4+, you can get half a unit back, which is awesome. So you get a bit of summoning involved.
You're meta now, Shane. There you go.
I do like the Trogs, so I like the spider grots as well.
They're awesome, and they got those new rules like a couple weeks ago, and it's so cool.
I think I'm getting into them, dude.
Let's do it. Let's play a game. I want to play a game with you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're going to play a quick game while I spill my coffee everywhere. That's how excited
Not the first time it seems.
Sorry, no. I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay.
Man, I think our last guest got excited. I don't know. So, look, we've got a game on the show that we invented last week called the Big 10-4. So, I'll need your phone, by the way, Shane. I need to dual phone the bitch. So, the game is pretty simple. You got 10 seconds to give me 4 answers on a particular question I'm going to ask you. So I may say, I'll try and keep it hobby themed, but I might say breeds of chicken, for example, and you got 10 seconds to name 4 breeds of chicken. So naturally you would just go Australorp, Isa Browns, whatever, Wyandottes.
Man likes his chickens.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. But all right, don't worry, it'll be hobby themed to some degree.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So, the first question. Name 4 different factions here at this event that have at least 2 players playing them.
Gloomspite gets Ardeneth Deepkin, Iron Jaws, and what was the other one? Seraphon.
Oh man, with 1 second to spare. Well done.
Shit.
Okay. Well done. Okay. Well done. The good thing about this game is you can, as soon as the 10 seconds end and you go away, you're like, what are you talking about? I know 7 of those.
Yeah.
But thinking of it on the spot,
my brain don't work.
No. Yeah, did not work so good.
10 seconds isn't a long time.
So, it's an easy one, maybe. 4 different brands of paint.
Citadel, Army Painter, Vallejo, and oh shit.
This is always the tough one.
Fuck, what's the other one?
So many brands.
P3.
Time. Oh, you got it. You
Wasn't
got it.
assisted in all of that. That's fine.
Did you do P3?
Counts.
I'm
It
not allowing
counts.
it. It has to be privateer press paint. No abbreviations here.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you got it.
I didn't even know that's what it was.
This is a left field one for you, but usually people know this when they're in a hobby. So let's see.
Oh, don't tell me this.
4 different board games.
4 different board games: Monopoly, Cluedo, and Smartass.
Yes.
Smartass Pictionary.
Done. Well done. Not even like.
I just pulled out some random ones at the end.
I think I got all those in my cupboards.
Hell yeah.
All right. 4 different 40k factions.
Adeptus Custodes, Space Marines, Adeptus Sororitas, and Imperial Guard.
Too easy. Breeze
All
through it.
Imperial.
Nailed it. Yeah.
Breeze through it. You disgusting man, you. not a single Xenos. You must work for Games Workshop. All right. The last one, maybe the trickiest. 4 different skirmish games.
Fallout.
Yeah. Nice.
Fallout, Warcry, Kill Team, and Malifaux.
Oh, he gets it again.
Nice.
Next time I'm going to play with 9 seconds because, you blitzed through that. Well done. You won yourself
I get a thing.
a Hobby Homies gift pack. There's some paints, the brush, our personal numbers.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
Churchy's nudes. A couple of Churchy nudes, yeah. Just everything everyone's is so sought after, I guess. Thanks for coming on. Maybe we'll catch up with you throughout the event, and we'll keep a close eye on you.
Yeah.
See if you can get 2 games.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Awesome.
All right, thanks,
Let's
guys.
go grab a beer.
Thanks, man. All right, we're back. Round 2 is well underway.
Yeah.
We have,
Finally, it's been beer o'clock.
yeah.
Finally.
I mean, like, look, we could have probably at 9 a.m., but it's frowned upon.
It is. Yeah. We would have felt judged.
Yeah.
Is the main thing. We were
Yeah.
ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
We were keen as mustard, but
Yep.
alas, we had to wait till it was socially acceptable. Which is now, even though we're the only ones drinking, so. Oh no, there's a VB can there, but that doesn't count.
No.
Let's be honest. I see a large Coke no sugar from McDonald's.
Yep.
That doesn't count either, unless he's throwing a bit of something in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we have the winners from round 1.
We do.
So I've got them on my Pahony.
Yep.
And what we might do round to round is we'll keep you updated with who's like undefeated.
Yep.
Because eventually this list of, so there was 48 rounds, 48 games, tables,
Okay.
players,
24.
24.
Yep.
So therefore there's only 24 winners
Yeah.
in round 1. Because that's half of 48.
But there's 48 players in total.
Yeah. And half of them won just then.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we got you.
You went the long way on that one.
I did. I took the scenic route on that one. Anyway, so I'll read through the 24, but this list will get smaller throughout the event.
Yep.
Because eventually people will drop games, and we'll keep following the undefeated ones.
Yep.
So the winners for round 1, I'll just rapid fire this bish.
Yep.
We've got Rowett playing the Skaven. I said I'd rapid fire, but Ro's a friend of the show. He doesn't know it, but he's a friend of the show. We got. This is the wrong. It's actually the wrong list.
That's the wrong list, dude.
Yeah,
Bro
I
didn't even win.
Ro did win.
Okay.
Yeah. But we've got. I do apologise. We have Martin Brooks, Hayden Ford, Ro did win, John McKinley, Patrick Nevin, Dan Brown, Peter Atkinson, William Knight, Joshua Nightingale, Tristan Smith. I should stop saying last names because eventually I'm going to get one that I'm just going to whiff on.
Yeah.
Tristan Smith, Ryan, Sam, Joel Graham, Fletcher, who we just had on the show. Thanks, Fletcher. You're a total lad. I see you're playing a game against
Ryan.
Yep. So that's going to be interesting. Someone's going to lose that one. That's how the games
That's how
work.
they work. Yep.
Yeah. Jason, Wade, a local, Nathan, Tyson, Jaden, Matt Kent, and to round her out, we got Sam Clarkey has taken a win, so he is chasing another one.
Yeah.
Chris, and that's it, and Chris Melican.
Okay.
So that's a lot of winners.
Yeah.
That's a lot of winners. It's interesting because these first few rounds is going to help start to separate like the stompy lists from the just here to have a good time lists.
Yeah.
Then again, that may take a while because we know a few I'm just here to have a good time lists actually won. So let's see, maybe they're off meta enough to sneak a few wins.
Yeah. And we'll get Dalton.
Yeah.
We'll get Dalton back in.
Yeah.
Talk a bit more meta soon.
Yeah, for sure.
More lists.
His knowledge of the game dwarfs ours, which isn't hard, but he's actually quite knowledgeable. He's played in a few tournaments, so we'll get Dalton back to rescue us in the meta front.
Yep.
But Shane, I want to ask you, you've currently got Stormcast Eternals and Nighthaunt.
And Seraphon.
Yeah. Well, you've got 3 armies, you don't even play the fucking game.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I like the models.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's say you didn't have those 3 armies. Or let's say you do and you continue your crippling addiction into Age of Sigmar models. Based on what you've seen around the table, which army, if you could just grab one and own it, which you can do, but it's illegal.
Is it though?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
We'll find out.
But yeah, we'll find out. Which one would you snag?
Oh man, there's so many good models here, like good armies here. It's just hard because like I've got a lot of Underworld's warbands as well.
Oh yeah,
so
you do.
I've got models from like even ranges that I haven't painted, like I haven't got armies for.
Yeah. Okay.
So like I can find a use for a lot of these armies here in my collection, but
the good news is you could snag one and play, and like you've got a 2,000 point painted competitive army that you could start doing stuff like this, going to tournaments with.
Yeah, that's true.
2 hours left.
2 hours. We're 2 hours in. That's another thing. I don't know if that comes through on the video, but everyone has party poppers so that when something outrageous happens, they hit the party popper. And Tricky runs over and gives them a high five, maybe even a prize. I don't know how it works. Yeah, it's not just an Age of Sigmar tournament.
Churchy got a popper over there?
What? He stole someone's party popper.
He just took it.
So you opted for a party popper over a chocolate.
No, you got both.
Oh, you got both. Smart.
Yeah.
The man knows how to the art of the deal. Feet Churchy. Yeah.
If I had to, like, I probably wouldn't go like an orc, like a big white army.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't want.
Yeah, I just don't really get into them, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
Something like these Nighthaunt armies. I've already got them, but like not enough.
Yeah, and these would be painted, so that's cool.
Yeah, Flesh Eater Courts.
Oh yeah.
I've seen an awesome Flesh Eater Courts army.
I didn't realise the ghouls were so small.
Yeah, I know. Me either. Like I've never seen a lot of these armies in person.
Yeah, that's true.
So you don't really have a scale of it.
Yeah.
Even the Maw Crushers, like they're pretty big, but they're not
huge.
as big as I imagine.
They're actually like, they're massive. They're about, I would say for scale, they're like as big as this goblet, almost.
Probably not.
To the top of the model?
Oh, maybe nearly, yeah.
Definitely halfway between these two things.
Yeah,
they're massive. We can see them right there because they're on the closest table to us.
Yeah,
so. And sorry if you see us staring off into the abyss. There's like, I don't know, what is that, 15 tables in front of us?
Yeah, at least.
There must be 30 people down here rolling dice, chatting. It's a good vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, so
if you could, I'm going to ask the same question to you.
Okay.
If you could just take one, what would you take?
When I steal someone's army, inevitably, which one am I going to steal? That's what you're asking me.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't know. We got Ro over there with his Skaven.
Oh, of course.
I mean, a man after my... You know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen a single Caradron Overlord army.
No, they were here last year, though.
They were heavily represented last year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would have stolen one of those. I don't know. I still don't know if I would pick an army where I like the look of them the most.
Yeah.
Or like an army that I know is going to like compete.
That's what draws me. I like the look of the army.
Yeah, okay.
That's
why I have 3 and I've never played.
Yeah, exactly. When it comes to picking armies, I really don't even consider how well they play in tabletop. I just get them if I like the look of them.
Yeah. Well, that helps you because you don't play them on the tabletop, so why does that matter?
They're great. In the cabinet, they're great.
They're grouse. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd have to have a little look around. we'll check back round to round, see if it's changed. But I think immediately I'm gonna snag the Maw Crushers.
Yeah, true.
They're all painted. They're all looking fucking sick.
Yep.
Apparently they're not great. Like running 3 of them's not like meta or anything.
Oh,
but
really?
They look dope.
Wasn't it? I remember you were looking into them, and you had like 3 in your cart. It was like $600.
Yeah. No. That's just because I wanted 3 of them.
Okay.
And here they are. No need to add them to cart. I'll just add them to my bag and dip. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping we can snag the man himself that made all of this happen, Tricky Dicky, for a bit of an interview. But if not, we can snag Dalton. We've got another guest lined up after this round, after they finish their game for this round.
Yep.
So we're just going to keep bringing people in there. We just want to learn more about the people doing the hobby.
That's it.
That's what we want to build, a little community.
Yeah.
We want to see what kind of different people are playing.
Yep.
We've got our beers. We're good to go.
Yeah, easy.
Yep, let's do it.
Sweet.
We'll see you soon.
Yep.
All right, we're back midway through round 2. We've brought in the expert again to bring us some dope information about the games that are happening. But we actually want to know more about you, Dalton. We had you on, and we know you played last year. Big War, came second.
Yeah.
So you're a bit of a gamer. Why aren't you playing this year?
Basically, I missed list sub.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, with the way COVID's worked out for me, I didn't have a job.
Yeah, wow.
That kicked me for a loop, and I couldn't quite justify weekend down in Geelong without a gig.
When the best part about it is drinking with your mates, and you can do that without having to roll dice.
Pretty much. And the best part was I got a job last week, so I'm like, sweet, I'm just going to come down here and hang out with the boys.
Well done, dude.
Yeah, that
must be a load off.
Yeah.
Is it a good gig? Are you happy with it?
Yeah, relatively.
Yeah, it'll pay the bills. So.
Yeah, it'll keep me busy until I have to go back to school.
Yeah, fair enough. So, curious, do you still have the same army you ran last year? Are you just a big war guy, or you got heaps?
I've got every destruction army.
Yeah, okay.
And Nurgle.
And Nurgle, yep.
Yeah, so if it's big, green, an ogre, a giant, I'm playing it.
And if it smashes things, you're in.
Pretty much.
Yeah, sweet.
Like the minimum amount of brain activity required to play the army, I'm in.
Yeah, okay.
Just push models forward, have a good time.
Yeah, nice.
Drink beers before, during, and after the game.
Of course.
That's it.
As is tradition.
Yeah.
I'm curious then, what would you have played this year had you have jumped in?
I would have brought my big war.
Yeah. Is that just the one you know the best?
Yes and no. It's the one I have to do the least amount of practice to be good at.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Because I've played it so much over the last year or so. It's second nature. It's plug and play.
Yeah.
I've got all the muscle memory. I don't have to turn around to people and try to chase them down for practice games because I haven't played the army in 12 months, 18 months.
Yeah, okay. And so their rules are pretty similar then to last year?
The exact same, nothing's changed.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yep. So you said you've got every destruction army.
Yeah.
Is there any other Grand Allegiances that you collect?
So I play Nurgle as well. So I've got a Chaos army sitting at home.
Yeah. Are you not interested in Order or?
Look, Order of the poster boys of Age of Sigmar. They get all the good toys.
Yeah, Space Marines.
They're the Space Marines,
there's Order armies I like, but at the end of the day, the way they play on the table is just boring.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
There's not many here, right? There's not.
There's a fair whack. There's a bunch of Daughters of Cain.
Because they got the new book you were saying. Yeah.
Basically, anything that's got elf ears, it's here.
All right.
Yeah. Any Stormcast armies this year? There was a few last year.
There were a few last year, and I'm surprised we didn't see more with the new Marathi book, with the Stormkeep allegiances giving you all the bonuses.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Interesting. I haven't seen any carriage on Overlords either.
No.
Look, that's a blessing in disguise.
Okay. All right.
If you've got anything that's relatively fragile, like a 5-wound hero with a 6-up save, like I have in Big War, the Caradron players are going to pretty much just breathe in its general direction and it explodes.
Wow. So why do you reckon it's not getting played then here at this tournament? Because you're saying they're pretty strong.
They're very strong. They're really good at pulling apart armies. I hadn't looked at this tournament's play packs to be able to tell you definitely if it's a perfect pack for them.
Yeah, okay.
But because of their sheer mobility, they can kind of work well in most scenarios.
Yeah, all right.
And just being able to focus fire your entire army.
Yeah.
Arguably, it could be just the Caradron players weren't available.
Yeah.
Or the local players here that have Caradron didn't want to bring it because they've got something else they want to play. Or
Just chance. You don't reckon it has anything to do with the meta or anything? It's just pure chance that they're not here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I ask because I bought a Caradron Overlord battle box for Christmas, and I'm just like, I was hoping to come here, see some Caradrons, get an idea of lists and how to build these dudes, and get inspired. But alas, I'm left wanting.
Unfortunately, you didn't have any luck this year.
No, not this year. Last year, someone bought a beautiful, it was like a big bin, a big metal barrel.
Danny Carroll with his Caradron and a barrel.
Yeah. You mentioned that guy before, didn't you? That's the big painter.
That army you're talking about actually won first prize for painting at CanCon.
Oh, wow.
Last year.
Yeah, sweet. Damn. That's cool.
So for anyone listening, he's currently got it up for sale, just quietly.
Really? Okay. Oh, there you go. Where can they find that?
I think any of the Australian buy, swap and sells. If you got $3,500 spent.
I just bought this, so probably not. Yeah.
Maybe not.
Probably all out.
Stop going out for Smash Avo and coffee.
Yeah, I'll just add it to my mortgage. once you're broke, once you're $500,000 in debt, what's another $3,000?
The wife won't care.
No. She won't know. All right, everyone. She will not know. Gentlemen's agreement, we made you sign that document.
Oh, it's not like you're going to publish this on the internet or something for people to watch.
Even if I did, she'll never see this.
She'll read the title and be like, oh.
No.
He's doing his nerdy stuff again.
Ow. So, what are you seeing out there in round 2? Is there another game that has piqued your interest, or you just keeping your friends in check?
You say in check, I say just irritating the crap out of them.
Yeah, perfect.
That's why I had people throwing
party poppers
from up above me and yelling at me.
I thought that was an endearment thing.
Oh, no, they hate me.
Okay.
They're really good at hiding it.
I'm surprised I'm still worried they're going to spit on you or throw a drink at us.
I'm waiting.
That's why we got you over there. We still
Splash Zone, so interesting games.
Yeah.
I was chasing one of my picks, my guaranteed picks to come first.
Yes, okay.
Peter Atkinson had a game up against Pat Nevin.
Yep.
One of my club mates.
Okay.
Decided to bring Corn Beast of Chaos.
All right. Something a bit different.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's probably been halfway through the round, and I don't think they've got past turn 2 yet.
It's true. Yeah, wow. All right.
Wow. 85 minutes to go at the moment.
Yeah, I think they might get done sometime next decade.
All right, sweet. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, we won't be here, but we'll...
they'll still be here.
They'll be here at the next Summer Smash finishing their game.
Though I don't have specific games, but I'm keen watching all the Seraphon armies running around at the moment, seeing how they're going.
Yeah, I need to check them out.
I've heard Croak's a big problem for a lot of people if they don't have the units.
Croak's an issue, full stop.
Yeah.
When you have something that can essentially sit in the back of the board
and just zap things,
rain mortal wounds everywhere,
yeah,
and he can't be killed because he's just got 10 other dinosaurs sitting next to him going, it's okay, boss, we'll take it.
We gotcha. Wow. That is crazy. Okay. That's a good little wrap up. We'll see how these games go. We've got our homie Fletcher over there playing against the army he feared the most, which is interesting. Yeah. He's playing against Lumineth and he's just getting shot across the table. So
you can't.
Keen to track that one. And Pete's playing. Who did you say Peter's playing?
Pete's playing the Patrick.
Okay, cool. And how does he typically go? Where do you rate him?
Pat?
Yeah. Is this a strong list he's bringing?
Oh, God, no.
Okay, excellent. Yeah.
Pat's a good player.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, I really hate to say it.
Yeah.
But he is good at what he does.
And he's just bringing a fun list, and
he's brought a mercenary Mega Gargan.
Okay.
Which,
all right.
It's not nearly as fun as the Madman that's brought Clan Mulder and 3 Hell Pit Abominations, which...
I haven't seen that. There's a guy...
You need to go find him. He has the coolest army here by default just for that.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Because when the Hell Pits die, they just get to come back on a 5-up.
That's insane, and they're massive models, aren't they?
Oh, they hit like a truck.
Yeah.
But when they die, you have your opponent sit there rolling a dice, smiling at you, and it gets you real scared.
Yeah. That's cool. I'll have to suss that one out. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go find that one.
Yeah, go check it.
And we'll suss it out.
Sounds good.
We'll be back soon.
Yeah.
All right, catch up.
Cheers.
We are back. It is coming to the close of round 2, and we have a winner from round 2 here with us. We got Ryan. Are you a local, Ryan? Or
Yeah.
You're a Geelong boy?
Yeah, local Geelong boy.
Yeah, mad. That's awesome. So I want to know how long you have been into Age of Sigmar and what got you into it.
A few years now, I think. So when I was in high school, like I had some fantasy models. Like I had some Skaven and I had some High Elves.
Yeah.
Because I just loved painting them. Like nowhere in a million years could I ever afford to like field an army.
Yeah,
I actually didn't even really know how to play. So I had a mate. We had a few models each, and we just try and do the rules the best we could.
Yeah.
And then I sort of got out of it for ages, and I was taking my daughter to like a gig in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And we walked past the Games Workshop because we had time to kill, and we're looking in there. I saw all the new models, saw the Stormcast, and saw how it evolved. And then the next week, bought a starter kit, and then sort of just paint them up, trying to learn the game. And then, funnily enough, there's a web, like a Facebook group called Geelong Wargamers.
Yeah.
And I put a post on there just saying, does anyone play Age of Sigmar? And Rich hit me up, who's running the comms. Like, oh yeah, I've been meaning to get into that. We should play.
Yeah, sweet.
So he and I got my mate Dale into it, and his mate Nate.
Yeah.
So the 4 of us went to Guff and said, can we have a night where we can play Age of Sigmar?
Yeah.
And they said, yep, Tuesday nights, and that's kind of how Geelong Age of Sigmar was born. So Rich has obviously taken it to next level, and I'm just sort of chilled out and had fun. It's sort of grown over the last few years to like a sick little community. Like made some really close friends now, and yeah, it's really good.
That's the thing that's always drawn us into Age of Sigmar. Like the models are beautiful, the game plays just as good as you could expect, but we've always been typically 40k players. The thing that keeps roping us back in is last year when we came to this, and a few times I poked my head up on a Tuesday night, and just this community is unrivaled. Really.
It's really good. Like we're all texting each other through the week now. Like sort of goes outside gaming as well. Like if someone's going through a hard time or something, like if I'm going through shit, like the AoS dudes that are always the first ones to be like, hey, you're good, like it's a pretty special community we got.
Just a genuine group of good dudes.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the vibe it has. And so Tuesday nights in Geelong, Guff, Age of Sigmar nights seems to go off. Are you telling us? Is this breaking news to us that you helped set that night up?
I was the one that went into Guff and said, I want to play Age of Sigmar. Do you guys have a night?
Yeah.
And then Rich and I and Nathan Dale played the very first. It was my Stormcast. I think it was like 1,000 points. Versus Rich's.
Wow.
You had like the beasts of chaos on square bases. And we were like still sort of fumbling through the rules. And then I was sort of just happy to chill with the guys, and Rich just like took it and we like started Facebook groups and grew the community. And then we got like dudes like Jared along and like all these guys that sort of, Jared had connection with the Melbourne guys. And it's just really cool how it's evolved to,
And even I think people would be surprised if they saw the Tuesday nights, like that goes off. Some nights you get some great turnouts. You get like 10 to 15 blokes there sometimes.
Look, in its heyday, like before AoS was a bit broken, we were getting like, it wasn't uncommon to have like, 15, 20 guys. You just sort of rock up and get a couple of games in with whoever.
For just a weeknight, that sounds so awesome. That's like 15 to 20 people you think is an event in most cases, like or a big get together. Like for just any night during the week or one particular night during the week, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's epic. Like it's a bit less lately. I think COVID kind of smashed it around a bit, obviously, but like in its heyday, it was epic. Like all these different armies, like and it's quite cool. Like, not a deciding factor on an army, but like a lot of the time you'll look for a new army and go, oh, well, no one's playing this. Like I did it with Daughters of Cain. No one down here was playing Daughters of Cain. So like, fuck it, I'll get a Daughters of Cain army and
that's something I would do as well. Yeah, you always want to do that little niche army that no one else is doing.
I think a lot of us in the hobby can appreciate all or most armies. Like I don't think there's any armies I'll look at and be like, no, not in a million years. But like, that makes it easy to slip into one of those armies that no one plays. So
yeah, for sure.
Well, I like all of them and no one's playing that, so why not?
Yeah. Well, that's a lie. I'm pretty sure you would never get Lumineth. Oh, you hate the moon hats.
I hate the moon hats.
They're great, man. 2-0, 2-0.
Killing it. In fact, specifically, I recall you saying there's only one army you would never get into. His army.
Well, I don't play any of the moon hats. They're a different faction.
There you go.
Yeah. And I took the moon head off tech list because it's fucking ridiculous.
But you have the big moon guy. You've got the big bull.
Oh, the
but he's
cow?
got like the bull horns. Yeah. Cow heads. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. He's an actual cow though, so I feel like he can get away with it.
Yeah, he needs a cow head.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Did you buy any of the limited edition Lumineth $60 dice? The dice that they had, though?
No. I had like the yellow ones that came with the starter set. Yeah, I don't drop that kind of coin on dice.
We've had a big debate on the $60 dice.
I buy enough models, and
that's almost a whole nother box of models. So
that's it. And I've started reaching out into other systems as well. So it's like,
Yeah. Okay. What else are you hitting?
Loving Legion and X-Wing.
Excellent. Yeah, man.
Legion.
Here we go.
Painting up some rebels, doing all like a Hoth sort of scheme.
Hell yeah.
So it's really cool.
Yeah. We froth Legion, but it's a game that we have, but have played like twice.
Yeah.
You know, like
it's like Age of Sigmar to us. We love the game. Love the system. Just don't find time to play it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I think Tuesday nights is gonna like. So I've started bringing X-Wing stuff. So I'll do like a game of Sigmar and then I'll do a game of X-Wing. But I think it'll be like a lot of Legion being played on Tuesdays now.
You expect it's going to do a slow transition? Because I heard a lot of the Sigmar boys are getting into Legion and stuff. So
yeah, look, I think I'll always try and get a Sigmar game in.
Yeah.
And I think everyone will, but the fact that you can like play Sigmar for like a couple of hours and then quickly get like a game of Legion out in sometimes an hour, or a game of X-Wing out even less is pretty cool. So you don't have to necessarily rack up like 2 AoS games.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool. And there's, I mean, the new store in Geelong. There's enough room for Age of Sigmar and Legion players.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to Rich's store now, like a couple of times a week.
Sweet.
Playing Sigmar, Legion, X-Wing. It's really cool.
Yeah, Rich is super accommodating too. He just seems to be keen for any kind of games to happen in store, which is dope.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, and it's right in my house, so it's good. Like, because Guff. It's sort of like where we always started the Tuesdays, but then like other nights of the week we're always hitting Rich's, and it's good.
That's
very
cool.
accommodating.
Yeah.
Big things in store, I think too for the store.
Oh,
I'll let him talk about it.
Yeah, he's mentioned a couple of things. Yeah,
it's exciting.
It does sound very cool.
Yeah,
very cool.
Well, I haven't been to the store yet because like
at all.
No, because COVID. Like, because I'm in Metro Melbourne.
Yeah, you were locked down. I think you were just let out last week. Right?
Yeah, last week.
Yeah,
no worries. So like when the Ring of Steel went in and all that, that's when like I started like having all these games and stuff like that, and I just couldn't. Wasn't allowed to go there.
Yeah, it's hard, man.
Yeah, the store looks night and day. I think I went in there the week he opened up, and then I saw pictures of it recently. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
It just looks so good.
Yeah,
he's killing it.
Yeah, it's great.
So, obviously not your first rodeo, not your first Summer Smash, but have you played in a lot of Age of Sigmar tournaments in general?
I played like a couple in Melbourne. I haven't gone into state yet just because like I'm pretty flat out with work and I've got a pretty big family. So but yeah, like I play a lot. I think I said at the start of this year, like I'd love to get a ranking this year. Like obviously not a high ranking, but it is to be great to go, okay, I'm like whatever 35th in Australia or whatever. So I've built a good list that I've based around the models and the play style. Like I really like our Lumineth play. I think they're a pretty solid to top like mid-tier army with a chance if you roll right and make a few moves that you might crack one of the bigger ones. But coming up against like a Seraphon or a Zeta or a KO, it's like it's whatever. So I think it's kind of like a 4-in-1 sort of list, which is cool. And I'm not really.
So you're not like a super power gamer. You don't come in there trying to crunch everything.
It's all about the hangs, man. You know, like if a game's really good and I lose, like it's fun, you know. And like like the game I just played then was with Fletch, and like, you know, if you're playing a good opponent, like you kind of want them to win, you know, just as much as you like.
And you know Fletch quite well, don't you?
Yeah, we play a lot. So like he's versed my Lumineth like 3 or 4 times, so he kind of knows my tricks.
Yeah.
I played his Trogs a couple of times, so it was a super close game, that one. Like it was only bottom of turn 5 that I was going in looking at a minor loss, and I caught the major victory right in the last sort of...
On a knife's edge.
Right,
That's sick.
It was clutch.
And that's a good fun game because there's no gotchas. Like you've played the armies a couple of times, you know the tricks.
Yeah,
it's just general v general.
Yeah, that's it. And it was knife flat too, so you kind of got to... It's hard. You got to like capture both objectives to win on turn 3. So you got to like protect yours and sort of string out. And it was just a bit of a shit show in the middle, and then
Did either of you manage to get the other objective? That's the hard one to crack, isn't it?
I got it like bottom of turn 5.
Okay,
so,
that's what swapped it.
So I had a couple of plays that were relying on good dice roll. So I managed to like, he had 3 Trogs, and I've got a spell where I can remove one.
Yeah, okay.
So I got that off on like a 5 up.
Oh,
pretty hard. And then I got an 11-inch charge to get through the gap into his objective.
Oh my goodness. An 11-inch charge.
Yeah,
wow.
So it was like,
damn,
super clutch.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That would have been
It was one of those
game.
ones where I almost feel bad for Fletch, because he was coming in a win. He did everything right, but I just sort of spiked the dice at the end.
Look at the dice.
Mate, you've earned it. You rolled a 5 and then you rolled an 11. You did it.
Dick move, but
Okay. So what are the main armies that you expect you'll be playing soon that have you sweating the most?
Obviously, like the Croak on the Balewind list. Like it's not just Croak. Like Seraphon have so many tricks. So that one's going to be tough. Like my only hope is that like I've got a 4-up ignore magic on a lot of spells. And I've got a lot of unbind, so that's just going to be a dice game, I think. But then he's got all these other like shooting stuff, which will be tricky. There's an Archaon list, which is pretty scary. Mike's list, which is mostly my models. His Daughters of Cain list.
I think we saw them.
To be honest, man, any list that Mike plays is like he's just such a good player. And that's probably the thing. It's not so much the lists, but I know there's like a lot of the Bendigo dudes are like hardcore players.
Oh, they live and breathe it.
So it's kind of like, gets you on the back foot even going in, because like, don't fuck up. It's a fucking, it's a measured guy. I think most games I play will be pretty competitive, but Archaon, Seraphon, Maddie's Nurgle, I think.
Oh, interesting.
Actually, he just lost, but there's most armies I can will be a good match. They're not auto win, but there's a couple where I think I'll struggle and probably lose turn 2 unless I spike all my dice. I'm happy, man.
So is your if you place top 5, that's a win for you for this event, or are you?
Oh fuck yeah. If I go 4 and 1, I'm happy. Super happy. It'd be good, and if I can take coolest army because I brought a board, that'd be nice. But the other boards are so good, man. You get stoked on you painting your board, and then you see everyone else set up, and you're like,
I don't know. I think yours would definitely be up there from what.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You got some votes, that's for sure.
Good.
In fact, it's the only one I've taken photos of, so that's a good job.
Awesome.
Before you go, you see you got the game in 11 minutes and 8 seconds roughly. We want to play a game with you.
Yeah, we've got a game.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
We introduced this game just on the last episode, which is called the Big 10-4. So you've got 10 seconds to give 4 answers to a question. And you'll play 5 rounds.
All right. Easy.
The question might be something
unless it's
like,
maths.
No,
it's all hobby related. Well, mostly hobby related.
Oh, I'm shit at hobby. Okay. All right.
So we might ask you 4 names of soft drinks, and then you got 10 seconds to name 4 different soft drinks.
Oh, okay.
Except it's hobby related, so good luck.
Okay, good.
Okay, so the first question, I'll need the names of 4 Games Workshop boxed games.
Age of Sigmar, 40k, Warcry, and the other.
You got this.
Kill Team.
Yeah, nice.
Beauty.
Nice. Close. The trickiest part about this game isn't knowing the answers; it's remembering the answers. When you got 10 seconds.
And I'm just not going to look at the clock. And then I'm good.
I'll count it down for you. Bye.
All right, so good there. The next one is 4 Citadel contrast paint names.
Contrast paint. Gulliman Flesh, Space Wolves grey, Black Templar black, and Skeleton Horde.
Nice, very nice.
Staples.
I'm a contrast guy.
Yeah, me too, man. You got to get the army done quick.
Yeah, fucking hell, man. Yeah.
4 Australian beers.
VB, Melbourne, Furphy, and Contrast.
No, he's a beer guy too. Beer's a contrast.
Oh, that's easy.
You're at home.
I live in Geelong, man. Come on.
Yeah. We got you. Just start naming all the little creatures' beers.
Yeah, that's it.
You can still do it.
Yeah.
4 Necron units.
No idea. Is it older one?
Have you played 40k?
No, never.
Okay,
I've never played 40k.
There you go. You went 4 and 1. That was your goal for the day.
Yeah, nice.
You've won yourself a Hobby Homies gift bag.
Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you, guys. Stoked.
In there is, a couple of nudes from Churchy.
Some paints.
I might duck into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
No worries, man. Thanks for
It's been good having you. We'll see you guys soon. We're going to take a quick break and then we will wrap up round 2.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers,
Thanks,
guys.
man.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Oh, good, man.
And we're back. Round 3's kicked off. I have the winners of round 2.
Spicy, man.
Players who have gone 2-0 so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Undefeated so far.
Undefeated so far, yeah.
Strong looks to place well.
Yep.
Sentences form can I.
Yes.
It's been that kind of day.
It's been a long day.
We are pretty cooked.
Yeah. We've been here for since 8 o'clock or something.
Mentally, I feel like we've been here all week though.
Yeah. We were here this time last night, I think.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, we were actually. Yeah. Yeah. So round 3, which is the last round of today.
Yep.
Has kicked off. Everyone's already set up their armies. A few dice have already been rolled.
Yep.
And there's 2.5 hours to go, basically.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's all happening.
Yep.
So, how are they looking?
Looking good.
Who we got?
Yeah. We've got Hayden Ford.
Okay.
Roe Thomas.
Our man Roe.
Yeah. Yep.
Rocking the Skaven, the same Skaven he brought last year, slightly different list. As a Skaven player, I don't play Skaven, but if I were,
you're an aspiring Skaven player.
I'm an aspiring Skaven player. So he's the guy I hope he takes it.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so sweet if he takes it.
He went well last year, didn't he?
He went 4 and 1.
4 and 1, yeah.
I'm praying for a 5, and I reckon he can. I believe in you. He didn't see me.
No, his back's to you, dude.
Yeah, oh well. He knows. Us Skaven players are, we know.
Yeah, okay. We've got Sam Sims Bailey.
Cool, yep.
Dan Brown.
The man.
Dan the man. Peter Aitkinson.
Okay, which is who Dalton picked for was that his dark horse? That was his safe bet, I think.
Yeah, I think it was his safe bet.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So he's a strong contender.
Yep. Ryan Chamley.
Our
just
man.
had Ryan in for a chat.
He was just here.
Yeah.
He sat right here. This is a winner's chair.
Still warm?
It is actually. It is. And it's actually warm on the chair leg, so I guess he was quite...
That's unusual.
Yeah. Quite a long boy.
Yeah. Yep. Nathan Thompson.
Yeah, okay.
Michael Clark.
Oh, Clarkey, he's trying to get another one.
Yeah.
So he's on track.
Was it Winter Wipeout that he won?
So Clarkey has 2 here.
No.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the bird one.
Yep, he's got Summer Smash 2019, Michael Clark.
Not last year before.
And Winter Wipeout 2020. So these are both his, and he's going to try and add a 3rd one. He's on pace.
Yeah, right. Yep. Joel Graham.
Speaking of, the other trophy belongs to Joel Graham.
Yeah.
So he's trying to go back-to-back because he won Summer Smash last year.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
I guess it'd be between those 2 guys, maybe.
That'd be cool. It would be cool to put Roe in here as well, though.
Yeah. Yeah. You just want him in there because he plays Skaven.
Still can't see me, but
he's still not
he
looking.
He knows.
Jaden Andrea.
Yeah, okay.
Jason Brown.
Jace.
And Jason Spinks.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Now this list is going to get smaller as they start to go 3-0 and 4-0.
Yep.
And then those top tables will be interesting.
Yep.
So hopefully tomorrow, day 2, we can get a couple of the big boy tables.
Oh,
get a couple of the undefeated lads in here. So
yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You've purchased some things.
Well, a couple, yes.
Okay. But I noticed they're all from different They're all different.
Bit of everything.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
What's your logic between each of these items?
I like them.
Okay.
No, I've been looking
I'm
at...
excited about this one. I'm holding a Star Wars Legion Death Trooper box.
Yeah. Death Troopers have always been on the radar since they came out. Legion needs more love from us, I think.
From both of us,
From both of us, yeah. So yeah, pick those up. Got some red flower grass tufts.
And what are your plans for those?
Probably my Test of Honor miniatures.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, might spice the bases up with them. Bit of colour.
Yeah, nice.
Don't really fit in a 40k universe.
Maybe like an alien planet or something, but yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some grass tufts.
Yeah.
Nice scarlet red of sorts.
They are, very nice. And the one I'm probably most excited for is the Malifaux Undead Ashigaru.
Oh, very cool.
So...
Oh, you're a Malifaux player now?
No.
Okay, all right.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I plan to create a Test of Honor warband.
Very cool.
An undead Test of Honor warband, yeah.
I would love these to be like super like muted death, decay and color, and then these bright flowers. What a contrast that'd be. Those look sweet, dude.
Yeah. We've been looking at Grimdark painting styles.
Yeah.
I might even try that on those guys.
Very cool, man.
Yeah.
And they would slot right in. You could easily just pick up any Ashigaru with spears.
Yeah.
And there's your rules for them.
Yeah, that's it. Use Test of Honor's rules and all that, but just have undead proxies in there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I better hit. And this is all, by the way, from Throw the Dice.
Yep.
Who is the store that is also running the event.
Yeah.
That we're at. So they've got a cool stall over there that tempts us every time we make our way to that side of the hall.
It does.
One of us, it has tempted stronger than the other.
Yeah.
You have succumbed.
I have.
And we got some P3 paints that we actually won at last year's Summer Smash and just never picked them up.
No, we just forgot about them, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Tricky, the good lad, has just been holding them for us and we finally claimed them.
Yes.
Speaking of Tricky, might see if we can rope the man himself. It's tough. He's the tournament organizer.
Oh, he's flat stick all the time.
Yeah, there's people asking him rules, and he's floating around trying to organize games, and I don't even know where. I can't see him, but we'll find him.
Yeah, he's here somewhere, I'm sure.
We'll get old Hawkeye on it. Yeah. Eagle Eye. I don't know. Forget your name.
My name?
Yeah.
My name's Shane.
Remember when we used to drop stuff?
Oh, and I'd always find it.
Yeah.
Those are the days.
Back when we used to hobby. Anyways, we'll go try and rope ourselves a Tricky Dicky, and then when we're back,
something about that sentence makes me uncomfortable.
Good, that's the goal. That's the goal of all of our episodes here.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you all soon.
All right.
Alright guys, we're back again. We're midway through round 2. Well, we've actually got like three, sorry. It's been a long day. It's midway through round 3. 2 hours to go in this round, and we've got the man himself with us. The man behind the magic, who made all this happen, which I'm gesturing to, but you guys can't see what's behind us. But
Summer Smash!
The Summer Smash.
Hell yeah.
First of all, I want to know, we want to know a bit more about you, the man behind the magic. And so we want to know...
You didn't say this before I came here.
No, we didn't word you up at all, actually.
No.
We actually want to know, like, what led to this? Like, what was your journey getting here? You played Warhammer Fantasy Battles?
Yes. So I played, that was my very first game where it's actually really cool because the Lord of the Rings 20-year anniversary was the other day.
Oh, wow.
And that was the anniversary of me starting Warhammer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I went and watched Lord of the Rings #1 in the movies, and we're doing like a trip around New Zealand, and then, straight from there, we went out, got me a hobby, and then, from there, it was a 40k starter set.
Okay.
I painted it really badly, and like my granddad even sprayed the models and stuff for me.
Yeah.
But he did it in really like high gloss red for Red Space Marines.
Yeah.
But he's like, here, Rich, and then they're like, I was like, thanks, granddad. He's like, yeah. So he was pretty gutted, but.
So how old were you when this was all happening?
Oh, when I first started?
Yeah.
About 12.
Okay. Yeah, right.
11, 12, yeah. Mum and Dad broke up and they were trying to get me to something to focus on.
Yeah,
Schooling started going down and then like found wargaming.
Yeah, wow.
And then watched Lord of the Rings, found a hobby, my life's over.
Yeah. Wow.
Or it just begun.
Or a new one begun, yeah.
Yeah. So it was really cool. So yeah, I've been doing this for probably 20-something years now.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So this is a big part of your life. Like it's got bigger meanings for you than just
so
a hobby.
Many memories, not just gaming, like hobbying, get your first miniatures, all that stuff. And it's a game that it means a lot to us and our family. So it's pretty cool.
It's incredible to see what you've built from something like that, which would be so devastating, and like you've turned it all around, and you're making these events where we've got 50 players here today.
Yeah,
it's just incredible.
It's fun. It's just like what we want to do at Throw the Dice is we honestly just love community, building communities and having a ball. And we were like, well, everyone, before we started doing this, everyone was like, oh, it'd be cool to have a tournament, it'd be cool to do this, it'd be cool to do that. You can sort of tell I'm just a man of action. I just like to get in. So I'm like, if I've got an idea, I'm just going with it.
Just get her done.
I just love doing it.
That is very cool.
And we just love making memories. That's why I think life needs to be more of, is making fun memories. We need stuff to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Really need stuff to look forward to.
And I know this particular event, for so many of, especially the local boys, this is the thing in the year that they do look forward to. Like, they get to see a lot of these people are great mates, but they wouldn't have known each other had you have not arranged the Summer Smash, which is probably pretty cool.
It's really cool. It's touched us a lot. It's really cool. We've just got some people that are coming into store that have got through different abuse, drug and alcohol abuse and stuff.
Wow.
And they've just started coming in store because we just create community and vibe. They've kicked some really bad habits.
Amazing.
And that's been like a really chip on our shoulder of like, hell yeah. This is, it means something more. And I think so many more people in the community need to see this hobby. It gets... A lot of us weren't even together, and then I think me and Ryan, I think you had him on here before.
Absolutely.
So we started it just, me and him catching up for a game. I'd never met him before in my life. We just like, Churchy, I want to just try this. He's like, yeah, sweet, so do I. So we met up at Garth, and first week it was just me and him playing, and then second week, 4 of us, and then it just dum-da-dum-da-dum-da-dum, and we just had a ball and ran with it. You make something positive.
It can be a big thing meeting all these new people, but like the relationships that you build with people is just incredible. Like we did the same thing, like try and build a community and get all these people that otherwise wouldn't have known each other, wouldn't have met each other.
Exactly.
All to become such, they could even be lifelong friends.
That's it. And after, it's a hobby or a game that you get so invested. You guys would know, once you're in, you're in. To get out is like,
there's no
to get out is like cutting a limb off. It's like.
I can't fathom ever not doing hobby. I was talking to someone before who took a 10-year hiatus, and I'm like, you're out of your mind.
What do you do? Like,
what do you just twiddle your thumbs? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I know people get burnt out when they're not in the right community, so that's not really a problem for the Geelongians, because both scenes that we've been a part of, the Age of Sigmar one and the 40k one, are both phenomenal. I think just the hobbyists, they're just a much more relaxed kind of people.
For the most part, they're all so wholesome. Like, they're all, like Ryan was saying, like, they're all so ready to help you out, and like, you meet with new people, and everyone's so friendly, and
they actually care about you.
And that's what we've sort of built really strongly in Geelong, is just a really lovely community of like, we've got our narrative gamers, our fluffy gamers, then we've got our really good competitive guys. But the thing is, our good competitive guys are always really willing and ready to help other people if they want to get better. Because that only brings the game up in our area. So then when they're training for tournaments and stuff, they can help them out, and we're still on the spectrum of things. We're actually starting to be like a decent club now of going to tournaments, making some good progress and things. The first couple of tournaments were a bit all at the bottom table, but we're all having the ball. But we've learned our place and learned what to do and what our eras are and stuff like that. But it's been a massive journey for the club over the last probably 3 years, 2.5, 3 years now. So it's
Did Throw the Dice exist as an entity before the store existed?
Yes. So we did our first Summer Smash out of a tennis hall. So that was first started the scene. So as at Throw the Dice, we really wanted to make a scene in Geelong that's big enough, that supports multiple stores, big communities, and also be sort of a driving force for community and events. So
very cool.
And with that, it just started flowing from us being an event company online, just doing templates and stuff like that of our stuff, into cool, we now want to take it to a more totally different road of opening a store and creating the stuff, the community and atmosphere we have at events into a full-blown store.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Mike, you've been in there, so we're all about atmosphere, so there's going to be weapons on the wall. We want to make you feel like you've walked into the Hobbit and you're ready to rock and roll.
That's sweet.
And I'm from New Zealand, so that's me.
You know, I mean, you are a Hobbit, effectively.
Yeah, exactly. Have you seen my feet? Have you seen my feet?
I haven't.
No.
I want to. Can we get them on there?
Hey! Woo!
Does that mean you need to do something?
Nah, Nikki's got it.
All right, so
that's the girl.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Now, you mentioned painting a 40K. You piqued my interest. So, have you played 40K before? Does it not appeal to you at all?
I actually played Dark Elder. So when I was first, I moved to here August 2011.
Yep.
27th of August 2011, and I was playing because that was all that was in Geelong at that time.
It was just 40K.
Which was like, oh shit, 10 years ago, 9 years ago.
Yeah, wow.
And then played here for 2 years playing Dark Elder, and then I moved to Tasmania for something different. Me and Nikki wanted to have an adventure together.
Cool.
And then went down to Tasmania, and I met up with a guy to play some games and meet some people. Absolutely stomped me 2 games in a row.
Oh, great.
I'm like, cool. I literally put my stuff on the board, took it off.
Oh, no.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then I was like, cool, War Machine Hordes, let's go.
Yeah.
So then we just delved into War Machine Hordes, and I did it pretty competitively for about last 4 years.
Yeah, okay.
And then and playing rugby, and then after that we had a little Ollie after 4 years, and which was our little miracle.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
we were told we would never have kids, and then boom, we were like, sweet.
Amazing,
So that was
dude.
like our little dream come true.
That's great.
And then moved back, and then we started our plans of, I just started seeing gaming stores everywhere we went, New Zealand, here, Australia.
Yeah.
And what I thought was missing was atmosphere.
Yeah.
That was a big thing of us, and is just atmosphere, making you feel like you're in just another world.
Yeah.
This is your place, and we feel you guys and everyone here spend so much time on their hobby.
Yeah.
How much time are we hobbying? How many hours?
I hate to think. I hate to think.
And because you invest so much time and stuff into this hobby, it deserves the attention to be like, let's bring in some cool atmosphere and like get something different. Totally different. So, and that's going to be the start into how we go into the future. So that's going to be, we want to go more of a museum tavern feel.
Awesome.
So eventually, big trolls and stuff everywhere, etc.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Tavern. Does that mean licensed bar? Okay. All right.
Okay.
Say no more. We'll be there.
So
Picking up what you're putting down.
It's good. It's good.
Interpret that how you wish.
But we've what's it called? We survived COVID.
Amazing,
which is fantastic.
dude.
But we now know after our first year who our customer base is. So it's the older gentlemen coming in, getting away from the wife and kids, professional atmosphere, training for tournaments. And people that just want to get away and have a good time and have a bit more of a private session. And I don't think all year I've served anyone under 18.
Wow.
So we're a destination store. So we're out of the city, we're not for foot traffic, we are there purely for, it's your time.
They're going there with a purpose.
It's not, you're not fighting for tables of magic, etc. for coming down to this is for you.
Cool. That's great. So you've kicked 2 goals there. You've nutted out like your business niche, I suppose.
Well, the first year was to test where we fit. We wanted to see where we fit in the community. And that's why we built such a big community, so everyone was happy. And then, and now that we know where we are, we can now transition into our beast, which we weren't sure where we were going to go, but now, we know our customer base.
Awesome.
So,
and you survived COVID. That's a double win.
Oh, that's the best part.
So we wanted to test out this year of how we're doing. But COVID hit. Start a business.
Good idea.
And then COVID. So then we started doing battle reports and stuff like that from the studio. And then, but now that the store's kicked back off, we've sort of been like booked every night and stuff, so I've got no time to do all that.
Amazing. I see a post sometimes where it's like book a table and then you'll do a post that's like, sorry guys, tables are booked.
It just gets full up and off we go. So normally every night we've got something on.
Cool.
So the systems that are going real well, if you want to know that.
I was about to ask.
So Age of Sigmar is always going to be pretty cool. Infinity is fully kicked off now.
Yeah, wow.
So a couple of new guys moved down, really re-sparked the scene back up. The miniatures are amazing, and they're just going ham. They're loving it.
Did you have like almost a night for Infinity, or like a get into the game kind of thing?
Yeah, get into the game and stuff. So that was normally every Wednesday.
Yeah.
And now with the new guys jumping on board with all the knowledge, we weren't sure how to combat fire teams and stuff.
Yeah,
it started getting really complicated.
Okay.
And we weren't playing objectives, which is like, silly.
Okay.
So, but now that we're playing objectives and they're teaching the guys how to do it, they're just coming back fighting. It's really cool.
Awesome.
So it's really good. So, and it's just another cool system that we can introduce into the area. So
and you stock it, I see. You've got a pretty good stock.
Yeah, I went full retard in that. A little bit special. But it was just, we saw the models and stuff, and we're like, the D20 system deserves some love, and we're like, awesome, this is great.
Yeah, very cool.
And then Corvus Belly, like, saw our wall, and they're like, yeah, sweet. So that was fun.
Awesome.
And then, so all this weekend, every weekend this month, we've pretty much got tournaments. So next weekend we got Lord of the Rings, which is fully kicked off.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So that's another system doing well.
6 or 4 players coming in, testing it out, and now we're about 14.
Amazing.
So this is what we like to do. We like to create communities.
Yeah.
So So with that, next weekend's full booked out 10-player tournament in the store, in my little store.
Excellent.
That's cute.
That's cool.
And then. From there is, I think there wasn't even a party pop in there.
No, I think they were just
hyped. Just excited.
Yeah. The hype's real over in that corner.
It's going nuts. And then Lord of the Rings, and then then the next one after that, I think some of you guys are coming to that for the 40k introduction day.
Yeah, intro day.
I don't know anything about it, so that's why it's going to be really good to have in store.
Yeah. I mean, we I guess we know the game and the system quite well, but we just want to rep out something at a beginner level. Like if we went to a tournament or a proper game, we'd get absolutely crunched,
trashed.
Or you're worried about like sitting there flicking through your rules. So we want to go to a day where.
But
that's
everyone at the same level is. And Dave will be there to coach us through. And then straight after that, he's going to be making us competitive probably. Of making all the lists.
Oh, for sure. He makes our lists every week. In fact, I was just chatting to him before. I was like, all right, so I've bought 8 Carnifexes. Can you make this competitive for me? And
Let's make this work.
Make it work. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't think I can. Yeah.
Gene's still a cult, so I'm like, I've just bought a Star Collecting and a Astra Militarum Battle Force. And he's like, hang on. And then like 15 minutes later, he just sends me a list. It's like 2,000 points. And I'm like,
pretty much every time I message him, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Awesome.
Grant, don't step on your model.
Ooh.
Don't step on your model. Behind you.
That's a close call.
That is the tournament organizer spatial awareness.
Oh, man.
Eyes at every level.
How did he see that?
Yeah. Well done.
As soon as the model hits the floor, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys,
Family Guy? You know Family Guy when a Meg turns the thermometer down and all the guys come around the corner? Who shuts thermostat? Yeah.
You're like, someone just dropped a death, what is it, flesh eater caught a ghoul. Someone just dropped a ghoul. That's mad. That's awesome, man. So on a scale of 1 to 58, how exhausted are you right now? This is a massive event that you tried to put together.
No, actually, nah.
You're hyped?
Not yet. I'm adrenaline. I'm just going for it. Like we love another model.
He's a problem child.
He's a problem. But no, more hyped up in adrenaline right now.
Yeah, nice. Because this is just a massive thing. You were here till what time last night, setting up tables?
I was here from 8 till 8.
Yeah. Wait.
Right.
Oh, all day. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, 8 till 8, drove home, got home about 8:30.
Yeah, okay.
Then went home and did more.
I want to know what your week leading up to an event like this is like. What's involved for, like, we can only dream about running an event half the size of this. You're pulling this off. Like, what's the go?
Leading up into this, well, you got to create your pack, get your players, get the motivation and everything for it, make sure you got everything going on, and then constantly keeping your community updated with what's going on and stuff happening. They can be with you every step of the way.
Okay.
And the things that's the hard thing with throw the dice and stuff like that. Like I like creating stuff, and then they come and they just see something beautiful. That's what I love.
Yeah.
And so that's why I don't tend to ask for help much. Because I just like making it beautiful. They come in, they don't have to do anything, then they can just go. They're like, it's just a really nice, smooth day.
Yeah.
And then where my kick out of it is just seeing people happy is so much fun, and that's I think what we want to do the museum.
Yeah.
So I just want a museum full of awesome stuff of Lord of the Rings and giant hawks and Tyrannosaurus Rexes everywhere. Yeah. And then and just seeing kids' faces and people going, whoa.
Yeah.
And so leading up to that, I try and bring that to the lead up to it.
Okay.
So you've got new stuff happening, you've got new things going on. But in the build up, in the weeks up building up to it, so you got to get your list and your pack down to see what sort of tournament do you want to be.
Yeah.
Do you want to be fluffy? Do you want to get that sort of gamer? Do you want to be hard competitive and see who the top are?
Yeah. And how do you put that in the players pack so that the players get around it and understand it? Yeah.
You'll notice every round there's 2 different scenarios every round for randomizing.
Okay.
So when they're building a list, they need to build an optimal list for all scenarios. Yeah. Right? That's why I put that in there.
Okay.
So if I put 5 scenarios and everyone knew what every single stage was, they could custom build a list, be like, fantastic here, I'm going to be down here. Boom, if I swap that out, that fixes, this is average, this will be really good now. Okay, cool, that fixes my break. Start again. Good, sweet, good, cool. That's my list done. They can plan for every scenario. But then with having it different every round, they have to make an optimized list of, like, I'm not really good in this scenario. I'll smash the other scenario. But if I get this one, what's the optimized list just to scrape by if I have to? What's going to give me that chance?
So it forces them to take more of a take all comers kind of list.
Correct.
Instead of just like a real crushing kind of list. Like you need to prepare for all situations. Yeah.
You could go full Varangard, Archaon, big beasts, but you don't have the bodies for certain objectives where you score extra on or need the bodies for.
Okay.
And then if you don't have that, you might have a round that's full needing bodies on both sides, and you're like,
just haven't got it.
What can I do?
Well, I guess I'm in it for fun now.
I guess my models at least look cool.
Exactly. And then you're just there like, oh, I'm stumped. So, but it's about making that list where, okay, cool, I can optimize here. Here I can scrape by if I do this plan.
Sweet.
So then that's more about actual player ability and testing the list out rather than having a list that stops all the way through.
So, instead of just getting some net list and just rolling it with it.
So,
do you sit here, look at this and go, damn, I wish I was playing?
Yes and no. I've done, this is what I love. I love creating beautiful things, and my event centre with my tables, with my people, with the painting table, with the trophy table, with the best armies, with Churchy, with fans, like...
These are actually the first fans we've ever had at the podcast. I mean, of the podcast.
Well, they're going to be here all weekend.
Oh, amazing. Well. I think they came just for us too.
Yeah, it's great.
It's very cool. So you don't miss playing it. This is the part of the hobby that you love.
Yeah, I get my playing in store.
So
whenever someone comes to the store and they don't have a game, can't find an opponent, that's where I do my pickup games and do what I can.
Cool.
Makes me hella busy and I don't get anything done. But my customers are having a ball. So.
And you're having fun too. So
sorry?
And you're having fun too?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm more, what I want to do, because I want to do a museum later on and all that sort of stuff, what my focus is now to pump the hobby side of things, because we're doing a lot of different games now, introducing them into this area, like War Machine Hordes, Lord of the Rings, all this Infinity. Like we're just bringing a whole lot of different games in that people are just, whoa, where do we go to now? And what all ties it all in and gets me really hyped for the hobby aspect and sitting down and getting these ideas out and trying something new is starting to do big display pieces that are getting ready for our museum in the future.
Cool.
That's what I want to focus on. I want to do like a table with fucking actual running water through. Oh, I swore, sorry.
No, that's fine. We can swear the fuck out of it.
Oh, sweet. Hell yeah.
We'll just make Churchy. You're good to edit it all out?
Can you put a beep in? Yeah, put a beep in.
We're going to beep ourselves on the podcast. No. Churchy charges us $12 per beep, so we just beep ourselves.
But the good thing about tournaments and hobby and stuff, they sort of fit in the same way. A lot of people won't hobby or anything until the tournament's about to come.
We had,
again, Grant right there. He's hobbied all this week, 12 hours a day to get ready for the tournament. To make sure his points are in line. And it gets people actually doing more stuff than they normally would.
We had Dalton, our man in the field. We had him earlier, and he said the same thing. Like, when I was talking to him, he said a tournament gives me a deadline to get stuff done. Like, otherwise, he doesn't get stuff done.
Yeah,
so exactly right.
I see the logic there.
And for the community, it's everywhere. That's the go everywhere. 40k, anything. I've got to get this stuff done.
Yeah.
And like, if we keep having tournaments, it's just going to push the hobby and push the motivation, push the community, and that's why we do it.
Yeah.
People look forward to this every year, so we're like, we'll keep doing it.
Yeah.
So
it is a blast.
Good fun.
Now you've got the winter wipeout coming, but that's going to look a little different to what it did last year.
Correct.
Yeah.
Very different.
Do you have information, or we're not allowed to talk? It's a surprise.
Well, it was a surprise, but
we asked
I'm joking.
Questions
It's fine. No, we're going to reveal that this weekend anyway.
All right.
So for winter wipeout, what we're going to be doing is that we'll reveal it here on the video. So,
amazing.
Yeah. So,
this probably won't get edited and done till like August, so you'll be right.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool.
You're off the hook, Churchy.
So we're making way. I think Dave's got his 40k tournament July.
Geelong Town Open.
So after about maybe August or later on in the year, there's no more tournaments for Age of Sigmar around that we can really go to reliably.
Yeah.
So what we're going to be doing is winter wipeout, which we normally do as well. There'll be a cup for that as well for our champions.
Yeah.
And then you get these for any throw the dice tournament you come.
They're very cool,
one of our big weekendies. So
it's some of the best trophies I've seen for a tournament. So
they're good fun.
So
they get braved and they get special perks, which they'll get at the end of the day tomorrow.
Yeah. And you can drink out of them, which is cool. We already took them for a spin. They're great.
Exactly. That's what they're for.
I hope the boys don't mind.
We had some red wine in there. They were like goblets. We felt we had to.
Exactly.
They're very Game of Thrones. They're very cool.
But winter wipeout's all about what we want to do is branch out because we are introducing a lot of different systems into the community.
Yeah.
We now want to
Hey, there's a problem upstairs.
Hey.
She's on it.
She's on it. Upstairs. Thank you. Oh, she's a good girl. But sorry, you went to wipeout.
Yes.
Winter wipeout. Because we're introducing so many different systems, what we want to do is take those systems now that are really good in the community and we're tracking really well. I'll give them a day in the spotlight of doing this today. So we're going to have probably starting out, I think it's going to be Infinity, Age of Sigmar, 40k, Lord of the Rings definitely.
Wow,
and then I think there was one other, we might be doing 5, So there'll be 10 tables allocated, so 20-player tournament for each one.
Wow.
Boom, spread out.
Wow.
And I've got my TO meeting happening in the next week or two.
Because you'll need a TO for each event?
I'm gathering all my TOs.
Wow.
And then they'll be TOing for Throw the Dice. And
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
And where we
And as we go, they'll all be full paid for as well. Our TOs will be getting paid.
Good.
So,
Good. Good for them.
Time, effort. It's supporting us, and we want to give back to the community. You know us, we always want to give back. So it's for their time and effort, bloody oath.
Hell
it's going to be fun.
That's awesome, man. So 5 different systems, 10 tables per system, 50 tables.
And then depending on how many sign-ups we get, because it is only 20-player tournaments, I have a feeling that we will sell out pretty quickly at each tournament. But again, it is to test the system, and that's what we did here with Age of Sigmar. So our first tournament we did, I think, was 30 players. Back in the day at our Wandana Heights Hall. At our tennis club. I thought, it might even be 20. Yeah, it might even be 20. And then Summer Smash, Winter Wipeout happened. I think we went to 30. And then Summer Smash the next year happened, 50. This year, 50. And then, 50 is a good number for us. It looks like.
So will that be in the same space, in the same place?
Most likely the same space we can do here. We can do a 100-player tournament here. It's all going to depend, again, on COVID and restrictions. But we can do a 100-player event, and Rod and Marg at the counter have been absolutely lovely. They're fantastic at the canteen.
So good, man.
Super cheap drinks. I think I saw $5 or $6 Jim Beam or something.
I don't know how much
$4 beers.
Yeah, it's so good.
You don't see that very often.
Nah. And a $2 coffee. Hell yeah. It's instant, but I'll take it. Gets me through.
Yeah, $2 coffee's like,
I'll take it.
You need to pick up, off you go.
I've had 9.
Churchy's drunk, like, what else can you ask for?
Get off the floor, Churchy.
He's driving me home.
Stop beeping up. Hey! Woo!
And Kingsley, of all people.
Kingsley!
You did something. All right.
Sweet. All right.
Thank you so much for your time, Tricky.
No, thanks for having all, and thank you so much for coming, guys. This is awesome. Like,
it's been good
setting
fun.
up here, Churchy on sound, you guys on the mics, the whole
Oh, do you want to touch the lamp?
It's all. Oh, can I?
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Well done.
Special.
Oh, don't touch the hot part.
Yeah. It's not hot.
Oh, isn't it? Oh.
Man's not hot.
We need it.
No, sorry, I'll stop there. I'll cut that out.
Can we edit that? We can chop that up, make a song out of it. He did, he did sign the form, so we're all good.
I signed the form. Wow. But no, thank you so much. Hobby homies.
Thank you so much.
Coming along and supporting us.
Throw the dice.
Our future events. We'd love to have you guys on board.
Yeah, we'd love to.
Creating atmosphere, having fun. This is what it's all about.
Yeah,
so,
it's good fun, dude. It's awesome.
So, if there's anything else, sick.
Yeah,
Sweet.
we'll give you a holler, but
Awesome.
we'll be back at the top of round 3 with the winners and the people that are undefeated after day 1.
Yep.
So
Sweet.
that'd be sweet. We'll see you guys soon.
Sweet. Catch you boys. Woo!